Okay, hey, hi there friends. Let's talk about Globalstar. So obviously I talk about Globalstar quite a bit, and I want to wrap up this week with Globalstar. Let's look at what we've seen here from it this week, because I find Globalstar to be in a very interesting situation right now. Coming off this almost hyped fake news, if we will, and now we're seeing Globalstar trying to figure out what it's doing. So like I said, obviously we're coming off the Apple hyped news. I'm not going to go into that. I've talked about that so much, so we're just going to move on from that. But what we need to talk about, what is next with Globalstar? What are we waiting on here with Globalstar next as investors and people that are just new to this? Maybe you bought into this when you were seeing all of this Apple news, and now you're like, I don't really know much about this company, but I'm just sitting on a lot of it right now, and I'm just wondering, what does the future actually hold for this company? Completely understandable. So I thought this week with Globalstar was very interesting. We kept our ground with it, but as I said about 14 days ago, I said, listen guys, I would not be surprised to see Globalstar probably bottom out here around this 180, 160 zone, and that's kind of what we're seeing right now. Now this week we did see a pretty big spike up on the 23rd with Globalstar hitting around that 180 mark, and that was pretty much the big hoorah for this week with Globalstar, now trailing back down into the high 60s for a bid price here. And with Globalstar, we're still seeing very high volume in it. We're still seeing people trading it around a lot here. But as we can see, we are pretty much walking down here very slowly. We're seeing a downtrend here, and that's what we need to talk about as investors with this right now. So let me be clear, I'm probably going to say some things that could upset people, and that's okay, but we should talk about it. So before I say that, know that I am very bullish on Globalstar. I'm here ride or die with this thing. I think this is an undervalued stock for what they're going to be doing in the near future as technology grows, as they grow, as we see more people get involved with Globalstar here. Now, every time we see Globalstar have news of a big deal, big partnership, something big comes out, we always see somewhat of the same trend happen. We see this pretty big spike up, and then we see this sell off. So right now, Globalstar is in this very vulnerable state where it needs news. It needs news real fast. It needs news of what's going on with it. It needs a nice quarterly to come out. If anything, a better quarterly than what it's been having. And like I was saying before this Apple situation even came to light, Globalstar needs a legit, real big deal with the company. And of course, Apple would be fantastic. Apple would do tremendous things for Globalstar. But that is what Globalstar needs right now. And one of the last gold nuggets that we have with Globalstar right now is the B. Riley financial situation coming out, where they said that Globalstar should be at a 3 to 325 bid price within a year's time from them saying that they are undervalued stock. Now obviously I believe Riley Finance actually knows something maybe we don't know as investors. We know that Globalstar has around $51 million in restricted cash, and then they received that $37.5 million in advance payments from an unknown customer. Still do not know what the customer is, but that situation did happen. So right now, one of the biggest deals that Globalstar is dealing with right now and that they have is obviously the Qualcomm situation, that partnership that is going on right now. Now when it comes to the Apple situation here, listen, I'm not going to blow more smoke where it doesn't need to go here, but there's no news that it's happening, that it's not happening, that it could not happen, that it will not happen, that it might happen. We just know it's not being talked about right now. It's no secret that Tim Cook has talked about Apple coming out with a phone, Apple phone, iPhone, that has satellite service attached to it. So that has been talked about still, and obviously that is coming. So friends, in the end, we're just standing here with Globalstar, believing, supporting, and twirling our thumbs, kind of just kicking the rock down the street here. And right now, you know what you're doing. You're investing. You are investing in a company that you like, that you believe in, and that you believe that could turn into something. This is the hard part with investing. When you're actually investing in a company, using your time, using your money to let this thing sit here and bake and bask. It's gonna take time, it's gonna take finesse, and this is one of the hardest things for people to do in the stock market, is just to let something sit. I get it, I know, especially when we live in a day and age where there's so many meme stocks, there's so many pump and dumps, buy the hype, sell the news, sell the hype, buy the news, whatever you want it to be. So I'm not gonna lie, I think we're gonna have some rough waters here going into October. I'm definitely thinking we're going to see Globalstar flirt around this 150, 140 stage back to where it was just a month ago, until we see some real logistical news come out with what Globalstar has going on, what they're doing, and what the company has next. And obviously, I hope I'm wrong. I hope this thing shoots up. But like I said, I don't want to blow more smoke into the situation here, friends. So with all that said, listen, thank you all so much. I really do wish you all the best of luck in the world with Globalstar. Man, I'm really excited about this one as always. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen here with them and what next is going to come out. But friends, with all that said, remember, be positive, be you, take time to invest in your future. It's very important. Friends, I will talk to you very soon. Bye, everyone.